Hello everyone, this is Scott Noel here. I'm talking to you from Nairobi, Kenya, here at my home. And of course we're missionaries with Christian Ministries in Africa. And so I wanted to send you a quick video blog update. And I'm hoping to send these more on a regular basis. I realize that we need to get a lot of information out to our supporters and just people, our friends and family who have been praying for us, who've been thinking about us while we're here on the mission field. And I'm not a good writer, so probably writing blog updates probably isn't the best idea. So I thought I'd just talk to you here, tell you a little bit about what's going on here in East Africa and some of the work that we're doing. So, we're working with Christian Ministries in Africa, and Christian Ministries in Africa works in 6 different countries. We live here in Nairobi, Kenya, and Christian Ministries in Africa also has work in Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So it's a lot of exciting work. My wife Georgiana and I, we spend a lot of time traveling around, visiting our different locations, doing a lot of work out in the field, and we really enjoy our home base here in Nairobi. It's quite a bit different from what we were living in the U.S. In the U.S. we had what we call the perfect American dream life. We had a great 6-figure salary. We had all the cars, the nice house, anything you can imagine. And it's basically the same here. Not a lot has changed. We still do have a car. We have a house that we live in. And our girls get to go to school, so that's good. But things are quite a bit different. Sometimes electricity isn't always available. So there's many nights where we are either having to go outside in the dark and turn on a generator to keep our lights on, or just go without. A lot of times we have problems with running water. We run out of water a lot here, and so that means maybe that we're sick. Our American stomachs haven't adjusted to all the foods that they're here and all the drinking water, so we may get very sick, and then we don't have any water to help us. And so it gets a little annoying at times, but things are really pretty good in general. You can see from our house here, we've got nice lush landscaped property. The weather is almost perfect here. It's about 65 degrees right now. Usually the weather's about 70 to 75 degrees all year long. So it's been great weather, great climate, and we really enjoy doing the work. Part of this video blog as well is I want to be able to share our lives with the people that we work with here in Kenya, because with 250 churches that we support, it's hard to get out to each church site and get to talk to them here in East Africa. So hopefully through the internet and using new technology, we can get messages out to all the churches that we work with, and just try to get the information out there. Right now we have several focuses that we have in Christian Ministries in Africa. We're mainly a church planting and leadership training organization, but we also do a lot of work with children. So the work that we do with children is we have 3 children's homes right now. We have almost 200 children in the system, and that's going to be growing soon as we open our 4th site down with the Maasai people down in the southern part of Kenya. So we have 200 children that we have to support every day, and that means feeding, clothing, medication. We have lots of children with HIV, so they have a lot of medical needs. So that's a lot of work to take on if you think about it. If you have just 2 children in your home. Now we have 200 that we have to care for on a day-to-day basis. We have a great staff that helps to do this, but it's still a lot of work and a lot of supports needed to help those children. We also run almost 10 schools. Some of these schools are just preschools, but we have several primary schools as well. These range from schools in an urban setting to schools in the slums to schools in remote villages. So we have a wide variety of school programs. We also have a lot of feeding programs that we do. So we feed around 2,000 children every day through our various programs. Particularly, we have the site of Kibera, Africa's largest slum, and it has 1,200 students that are fed there every day through our feeding program, and we do that through the school systems. So we have a lot of things that are happening, and we also have a medical clinic. We have Bible schools that we operate. We have many Bible schools throughout Kenya that help to support the pastoral needs, the leadership training that we have. So it's a big job ahead of us, but we're happy to be here as missionaries and just to serve the people. And things are going really great. Our girls have adjusted well to school. They have a really fairly nice school, missionary type school, and it's been going really good. The education system I find here is actually pretty good compared to the U.S. It's on par, at least, with what's happening there at the U.S. So there's been no big transition issues that we've had coming here to the States, other than, you know, having to give up the great Texas food that we like, all the barbecue and the Mexican food and all that kind of stuff. You may be able to tell from the camera, I don't know, but you know, I've reduced my weight probably 20 pounds. It's a new diet I call Living in Africa diet, but we've gone on a great, you know, kind of whole foods type of living, you know, kind of natural foods from being here in Africa, not having all the processed stuff in the U.S. And I never thought about that living in the U.S., but it's obviously had great results being here. So it might be something, you know, all the stuff happening in the media, there might be some claim to it. But anyways, this is just the first series of blog updates that I'm going to send to you. And as I get more in detail, I'll be giving you more details about what's happening in the ministry, just give you some encouragement about, you know, what it's like to live in the missional life, and just try to provide some insight to what's happening on the other side of the world. So thanks for listening.